Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Small Town RP. Now, we are starting off on a brand new morning here, although we apparently had a much better night because, well, we slept comfortably at home with all of our trucks and trailers and gear remaining in the driveway. Let's just say we slept a whole lot more comfortably than the person that called us. Now, the person that called us apparently went fishing yesterday, and after consuming some questionable beverages, backed their truck up a little bit too close to the river, and apparently it got sucked up by the current, and now it's stuck and is about to wash away and needs to be pulled out of the river as soon as humanly possible, and it also is having trouble starting. So I think we're not going to be in the F-150 for this one. This sounds like something that we need to be in this thing for, and frankly, it sounds like something we need to be in something even more capable than this for, or at the very least, it sounds like a job that would require maybe a truck like this, but with a tow body. Now, either way, we're gonna go try to rescue this thing, or at least get it out, because it's a very new truck, and I mean, like, it is a near brand new 5th gen Ram dually. Now, this thing is gonna be interesting to see what happens with it. I'm a little concerned, to be honest. I'm not quite sure how this is gonna play out, but cross your fingers and hope for the best, because it's time for us to head out. Now, with the 750 horse tune on this thing, it should do pretty well, although we're gonna have to wait and see. I mean, like, really what's gonna happen, or at least in an ideal scenario, is that we're gonna make our way out there, the truck won't have washed away, and we're gonna pull it out of the river, we're gonna winch it up onto the trailer, bring it back to town, and then drop it off at the shop, have them go through it, and make sure that the truck isn't messed up. And then from there, we, figure out what we're gonna charge this person to get this thing out, and hopefully, well, I mean, I think they're pretty fine, so I think they'll be able to, afford the recovery. I'm sure they will, but crossing our fingers and hoping for the best, you never know. So let's make our way on up this hill here, and I think, oh geez, we almost went right into the tree. Let's not do that. As a matter of fact, let's avoid going into the tree. Let's avoid going into the tree at, like, every capacity. Avoiding trees is always the right move. Now, as we make our way on down here, I am once again reminded how the last time we were down here, we crawled our way out with that poor F-150 trying to haul that side-by-side, and it was not having the greatest of times. It really wasn't. It was not enjoying itself. It was kind of feeling probably like I betrayed it, because I was like, oh, this will be a good job for the F-150. And we came down here, and the F-150 was like, are you nuts? What did you think was gonna happen? And I was like, well, I thought you could handle a basic side-by-side. Although, to be fair, that side-by-side was a whole heck of a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. So, let's see what we can do. Now, oh! Well, there's the Dodge. It's pretty well in there. God, how many, questionable beverages did y'all have? Because that's in there. Oh my God. All right, well, let's get on down there, and let me actually put the tailgate down real quick. Check for my recovery stuff. I should have, like, a tow strap back there at the very least. All right, so let's back it on down. Also, this is an ATV-only trail. Why did you come down here? You could have very easily gone down the full-size vehicle trail on the other side, but no, you went down here. They are so lucky that it's me coming down here and not the Rangers, because they would be having you. All right, so let's go ahead and run a winch line down there to the Dodge. Seems to hook up okay. And let me actually get out real quick, get my phone out, and just get, like, a couple of pictures of this, because here's the thing, my friends are not gonna believe what I recovered and out of where I recovered it, because, oh my God, this is way more than I thought I was gonna find down here. And I say way more than I thought I was going to find down here because, like, look how brand new this thing looks. It looks basically brand freaking new. And the fact that they brought it down here, I'm just like, I'm trying to get, like, an idea of, like, what was the thought process? Like, how did y'all think it was gonna go coming down into the river? Or at least letting the truck back itself down into the river. Although, you know, I keep going back to the questionable beverages situation because, you know, depending on how many of those were consumed, they might have just dropped on in here. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't even know. Now, let's see. I think this will do for the Recoveries album. I think that works for me. All right, let's see if this thing can actually put down any grip while we pull this thing out. Easy. Oh, yeah. I'm really glad I opted for these tires on it, because look at this. Oh, dude, it's coming out. Let's give it a little bit of a pull. Not bad. And it doesn't look like the body is all that damaged or beat up either, so that's actually really, really, really good. Like, really, really, really good. So I think we've actually got a pretty good scenario on our hands here. All right, let's pull you around. Now, they did say that it wouldn't start, so I'm thinking that we might have to, you know, like I said before, just kind of run it back to the shop and have them go over it. It's probably something like really simple, like water in a sensor or something like that. But let me try to line it up with the trailer, and then we will kind of... Oh, stop. Apparently it's heavy. All right, well, we will back the trailer up to see if we can get it lined up with the back of that thing. And to be honest, I think it's going to be really easy. I think it's going to be really easy to just winch it up onto the trailer, and we'll be good to go, especially with how easy it was to... Excuse myself while I back into my own trailer. Good grief. That wasn't really planned, was it? Although, I don't really think you ever plan on backing into your own trailer. At least... Whoo! Whoo! I forgot the sign was there. I literally, like, fit my freaking hood under the sign. That I legitimately, like, jumped a little bit on that one. All right. Let's hook the trailer up. We'll get the tailgate back up, back it towards the Dodge, almost there, and we'll give it a little bit of room just in case, and ramps down. Now we can winch it up, and then we'll be good to go. Almost got it where we need it. Almost there. We got one side kind of hanging just a little bit with the dually, but I think it'll be completely fine. All right, let's go ahead and strap everything down and secure it, and we're good there. And now we can just get our ramps back up, and then we can be on our way out. We just got to get this thing turned around, which is going to be a little bit of a task, admittedly. Like, it's not always the easiest thing to do. Okay, let's see. What's gonna be the best way to get this thing turned around? Probably to back it across the bridge. To be brutally honest, backing it across the bridge and then kind of angling the trailer into one of these side trails, that'll probably be the best scenario. All right, here we go. Attempt number 1. I don't know if I have the space for this. Ooh, I really don't know if I have this. Oh my God, no. I don't have the space to kind of let the truck arc its way around. So, with that in mind, well, this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I thought then. Okay, well, we're going to have to back it a little further, I guess. We're just going to have to back it until we get it to an area where we can turn it around. It's not gonna be forgiving. That's for sure. It's not gonna be forgiving whatsoever. Trying to stay away from like the bottom of that tree, because sometimes you can get your trailer caught on those, and it's a terrible time for literally everybody. It's a terrible time for your truck, your trailer, your cargo. It's a terrible time for everybody involved, and we try to avoid it at all costs. All right. Oh no. Oh, that's another tree root? Are you serious? Or rather, tree trunk? Well, get it a little bit to the left. All right, we're good there, but don't let the truck arc back around and catch. Holy smokes, this is sketch. This is very sketch. Like, I am kind of in a big back and forth with this thing right now. All right, oh no, it's dragging again. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna angle it over here. Let it dive in and then follow it. We've got enough space. Keep following it. There it is. And stop and bring it back around and we're good to go. You know, I gotta tell you, this Duramax going up this hill is so much better than that F-150 was. Even with that little side-by-side on it, that F-150 struggled. It really makes me want to give the F-150 a couple of power mods because, like, it's still a very useful truck, and we do use it from time to time. I just get frustrated sometimes with how underpowered it is for some of these jobs. And sure, you could argue that, well, it just wasn't up to the task. Or like, well, you wouldn't really use it for a scenario like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I see people towing side-by-sides with F-150s all the time. It should have been well-suited to that. And we need to give it a little bit more beans. So I think that's going to be next on the list. We just got to check and make sure that we've got the budget to do it. So, and we did obviously make some from that bridge rebuild, which was nice. We'll just have to you know, kind of take a look and check, because I'm also trying to save for yet again another vehicle, because I kind of want something new again already. I know, it's a problem. All right, ease it around. That thing is top heavy. Don't let it fall off. If I let that thing fall off, it is on me. It is 100% on me. All right. Bring you on down to the garage. Ooh, easy. All right, back it. And then bring it back around. Oh, no. No, no. Don't get caught. Thank you. There we go. Like, don't get caught on the bridge. Please don't get caught on the bridge. We've literally made it this far already, and I did not make it this far just to get caught on the bridge. Like, that is not whatsoever what is going to happen. Now, fortunately, we actually, once we drop this thing off, not only are we going to get paid for picking this up and delivering it, but we're also going to get paid for a couple of other side jobs that we did sort of in the in-between. So that should actually add up to a pretty good payday for us. And I think it's going to be like another 10. So let's ease it on up out of here. Boom. And this thing we're going to drop off right here in front. I know that we've dropped off everything else kind of in the rear, but that's where they park the ATVs and the side-by-sides and stuff. The full-size trucks, they park them out front right here. So we'll put the ramps down, shut this thing down, and then we will, oh crap, hold on, unpack. And then we are going to roll this thing off the trailer. We'll just make sure that it can roll off nice and easy. Put it in neutral, because remember, this thing doesn't run right now, so ease it. Got a little bit of gravity to help us, and we'll just kind of let it roll over here, set the parking brake, and hop on out. And then, now that we've done that, we're going to go inside and collect not only the payment for doing this, but for, like I said before, doing a couple of other little, like, runabout things around town. And then in the next episode, we should be getting into some pretty interesting territory.